All right, guys. This video is a roll with Maddie. She's a white belt. I'm not sure how long she's been training. Uh, One thing to watch for in this video is just how active she stays. She can keeps moving. It's really a good aspect of her game. And yeah, all right. Technique of the day was passing seated guard, open guard. So I sit, and she steps uh, to pass. I've got half guard here, and she's um, push sweep with the elevator hook there, and I'm not going for a knee bar there, but I'm creating tension to back step out, and then I kind of sit through. But I got my butt on the mat. I'm not putting all my weight on her. I'm just kind of letting her work her escape here. Her knee is right there, so that's good. I go north south a little bit. She high legs, and she uses that to recenter. That's really good. And she's going for triangle choke here, climbing high, and I'm doing double underpass here. But she's super flexible, so I'm going to the right, going to the left. She frames, and she gets a little smile there because she got the triangle. And she's pulling on the shin, but look at all the space there. And so I hug the leg. She could TP there, TP choke, or put her hamstring over my shoulder. But I do that defense a lot. Hug the leg. I use the shoehorn. Let me go backwards. So I kind of work my hand in, my left hand in, and I frame it on my head to pop my head out, and then kind of set up the leg on shoulder pass. But she defends really well. Um, so I do the shin pin, and she off balances me there. That was nice. But then I circle around again, and she brings the legs high, working some cauliflower ear there. She laughs there. Um, yeah, I that wasn't too smart on my part to try to go for mount right there. Um, so circle back in, belly down, and put my right hand in the hip and go to north south because she's really shrimping and getting her back. But she still made enough space to recover guard again. Same side knee pass. I brought my knee across. So I do that a lot with my short legs. This is a good pass for short people. So let me break it down. So um, pin the near side knee and get the scoop grip on the other side, and then you can't really see it, but my shin is down by her knee, and that creates enough space for me to bring my other knee, my right knee, in, kind of like the cross step, or knee slice pass. So it's kind of like I'm using both knees over the leg to pass, like right there. Both knees are over. Swim that in, and then sit out. So my arm's deep, so kind of set up a little bit for the katagatami, um, arm triangle. But look what she does. She's got some really good defense. Like, she brings her hands together, um, to frame. Oh, uh, she swims her hand in to prevent the crossface, and then she puts her hands together. I go for Americana, but doesn't quite work. I'm going for a back take here, and she gets her back to the mat, and she uses that to come up and sweep. Can't tell if she's or in mount or if I'm half guard. Um, but I'm probably mount because I'm going for deep half. I'm putting my arm in. But she gets full mount here. That's nice. And she's got a high mid to high mount Americana grip. But right here, she gives too much space. Um, right here, yeah, instead of stepping up, uh, S mount and dropping her thigh and hamstring, um, to keep me down, will be a better setup. Right there, that's too much space. Um, I could have brought my knee in uh, to do like a hydraulic escape, um, or the kipping escape. Uh, but this is a nice setup. But I've been saying this all month. You might have noticed on other videos that you've got to, for arm bars, you've got to put the leg over before you sit back, and so that allows me to come up and I swim my shoulder in, reset for the camera angle. Maddie has got a good triangle attack. She's like constantly going high. Um, I'm explaining. I've got my hand pinned for like a double underpass. I'm explaining to like free that up, and she could like swim her left hand and go gable grip to pull that out. But I told her about like the arm drag option where you put the right hand instead of that one. Uh, y- y- yeah, pop the wrist out. Oh, so she likes to like uh go under. She tried that earlier. She likes to go underneath the arm, maybe to get the angle. I didn't get a chance to tell her at that time, uh, but with her length, she could easily swim under the thigh to get the the angle. Um, uh, Going behind my arm is a good way to set up the shrug armbar or violin razor armbar on my left arm. Uh, but I defended or I hid my arm, so she could go a little further and get my thigh. Um, but this was surprising right here. Oh, no, she hit me with a triangle choke later in the round. You'll see. But this is another like Hail Mary defense I do, and her length has a lot of space, so it allowed me to spin on the inside. Is to throw my elbow to the other side, the far side, and it does it. Upper belts are going to change the angle and do the a different angle on the triangle, but it buys you a little time. But nice, she transitions to the back, but I don't mind defining the back. 2-on-1. I go for an arm lock there briefly, but she defends that, and she's coming up, taking the back. Um, Swims the hand through. It and good adjustment on the hooks. I 2-on-1. Get my head and back to the floor, but she comes up nicely for mount. But again, like when people are trying to mount, I'm trying to do deep half. But she floats. She must have learned that from Professor Igor because he did that to me too. But there's my half butterfly sweep, one of my favorite ones. Let's go back. Like what could a Maddie have done there? Um, like right here. Um, um, 2-on-1. Leg triangle would have helped, but like right here, swimming for feeding the gift wrap. Uh, I might have defended it with my right arm. So instead of the gift wrap, she could use her left arm to go elbow deep on my left arm and get a Kimura grip to chair sit me back to get my back again, or go for the armbar. Oh, I didn't realize that. Maybe a little baseball choke. I don't know if she was setting that up. That's hard to finish on that side. So yeah, she has long levers for getting swept, but she constantly moves. Look at that. That's a good side control escape. I'm not crushing with the crossface underhook. I'm just kind of letting her work. Arm drag, hip bump. I dove and tapped her tricep to flatten her. I did a short a couple weeks ago about that, flatten her down. But she's got a good overhook, So we're talking about that, setting up the triangle. Yeah. I'm telling her to get on her right hip. Yep. So she shrimps out. Uh, should tell her to chopstick her legs instead of putting her foot on the floor. But I didn't see that. Yeah, she's feeding it. Boom. Look. Oh, that that's good flexibility. Look, not much space, and she just brings her foot out. That's pretty good. And right there, she didn't even have to bring the arm across, and I was tapping. Like, that was a super tight triangle. Um, yeah, she got strong legs, and perfect legs for triangle chokes. But watch that again. Boom. Yeah, but look how much tighter this triangle is, um, compared to the ones earlier in the round, and and she's getting a good angle, looking in my ear, and yeah, she doesn't even have to bring it over. Like, that's tight. Her hamstring isn't even over my shoulder. She it's just a good technique for her. Okay, a little more time. Getting grips. Boom, boom. There it is. Technique of the day. I got my shin across, but that was nice. Good attempt. Oh, I was gonna spin underneath to finish the armbar, belly down, but didn't have to. Got the armbar there. Just kind of chatting about her length, making it like that cross step pass uh is going to be a good one for her. Thank you, Maddy. Good round. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Uh Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, um thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing the channel. Let me know in the comments if you have any uh, suggestions or questions or techniques you want to see, or types of rounds you want to see.